Garcia, and my community service project was Friends of Turlock Animal Shelter. So this becoming my first volunteering ever, I was impressed about how effectively this nonprofit organization was ran by John, who's the supervisor. The importance of community service project is now I can validate the importance of this organization about how many animals it takes off the street, mostly cats. This organization operates in small margins, running it out of a trailer. I was able to learn the importance of operating at small margins due to the fact that it isn't a big organization yet. John takes all the animals off the street, sprays them, neuters them, and then finds them decent homes. This organization deserves our support because without it, I feel there would be a lot of animals just roaming around Turlock, and someone has to take the initiative to take them out of the streets and find them new homes. Thanks again for letting me be part of this community service project. I was really impressed, and I learned a lot. Thank you.
I'm Brooke, and I did the community service at the Friends of Turlock Animal Shelter. I think the importance of community service is to have students learn about time management and establish leadership goals to work well with others. Even though it was in a parking lot, you still had to interact with people. I think John is well known there for a lot of people that came up to him asking him to rescue a bunch of litters that they had, or even the stray cats they find on the street. I personally was not a fan of cats when I found out it was all cats, but there was a dog one time that I went, and I guess that the wife kept the dog, which I was kind of sad about because I wanted it. But I think that if you did more events, volunteers would be more willing to invest their time instead of just having 15 minutes or less to clean a cat litter box. But otherwise, I think that he is doing a good thing for the community around us. And thank you.
Hello class, my name is Jaime, and on behalf of my school, I was a volunteer at the Friends of Turlock Animal Shelter. As a volunteer, I was able to work alongside John Pinkerton, who is in charge of the organization. The Friends of Turlock Animal Shelter is an organization whose objective is to control the abandoned and unwanted cat and dog population. And for that reason, I believe they deserve more local support because of all the good they are doing to the animal community. In my opinion, I believe that the community service project is an important part of every business student's curriculum, just because, for example, myself, I was able to develop new skills to build strong relationships with the people around me. A flaw that I did notice with the place where I went to was the workload. I found myself greeting a lot of people and knowing a lot of information about the cats and dogs that were up for adoption, but there wasn't much to do. But other than that, I did have a fun and unique experience at the Friends of Turlock Animal Shelter. Thank you.
My name is Angela Foster, and I had the opportunity to volunteer at Friends of Turlock Animal Shelter. My experience was fun and unique from the volunteer work I had done in the past. It really helped me improve my communication skills as I presented cats in a positive light to their forever homes. I learned the ins and outs of a nonprofit organization. It really warmed my heart how John, the manager, gives so much so that these cats can find a family. I really enjoyed being a helping hand to John and his furry friends. Thank you for this opportunity.
Volunteering for the Friends of Turlock Animal Shelter has allowed me to experience firsthand community service. Whether I was talking to John, other group members, or anybody else that stopped by, I always felt a sense of community. This community service requirement is important for students because it gives them the opportunity to explore nonprofit organizations in our local communities. And without these requirements, I probably wouldn't have volunteered at all. Now, the Friends of Turlock Animal Shelter have been serving the community for over 15 years and deserves all of our continued support.